love getting a haircut before the tournament.
Yeah. I think in college, I used to get a haircut before every event.
Yep.
I don't even have time to get a haircut anymore.
So he just fly me out there sometime soon.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Look good, feel good, play good.
That's what I
Thanks a lot, Greg.
Yeah, absolutely.
The drama continues.
The Korn Ferry Tour is the proving grounds to the PGA Tour.
The task at hand, move into the 25.
That's what everybody's fighting for.
I know I have the ability. I shouldn't be afraid to dream big.
I've been working on this my whole life. It means everything to me.
Fighting for your competitive life. The pressure is intensified.
There's so many good players. Anybody can win out here. I love the grind and trying to improve.
You want to play against the best, so you want to beat the best. That's what you practice for.
So much on the line, careers and lives to be changed.
I am one tournament,
One round.
One swing.
one birdie.
On the Korn Ferry Tour, we are all
One shot away.
With a third of the schedule complete, at this part of the season, these PGA Tour hopefuls need to build momentum. I've been in these guys' shoes before. They don't want to look too far ahead, but they can't fall behind. After an epic start, Carl Yuan surpassed 900 points, locking in his card for next season. But with 2 more wins, he would make an immediate jump to the PGA Tour. With his maiden victory, Trevor Werblow is close to earning his card, needing a tie for 5th or better. Sitting in 38th, Taylor Montgomery has work to do. And after missing the last 2 cuts, Vincent Norrman is trying to regain his early season momentum, while John Park's hard work has yet to pay off.
Golf takes a ton of dedication. I've sacrificed so much. My parents have sacrificed so much. I'm from Scotch Plains, New Jersey. I lived there till I was 15. I've got 3 older brothers and 1 older sister, so I'm the youngest of 5. My dad worked really hard. He was an immigrant, you know, he came here with barely nothing, and he worked his way up, and he had 3 grocery businesses. I guess he wanted to put all his eggs in one basket in me and, you know, send me to the golfing world. And so he sold his businesses and we moved down to Florida. Me and him were just training all the time, 24/7. He really put all his trust into me becoming a golfer.
John Park, nice player, good solid college career at Florida State.
I think Florida State's got the best coaching program, the best facilities. It's the best thing that I could have done. It shaped me into the golfer I am right now.
He won the Haskins, the Hogan, and the Nicklaus Awards as the top player in college golf.
I kind of realized that if I'm competing against guys like Matt Wolff, Colin Morikawa, Victor Hovland, that, you know, I could probably do this and play against them in the professional leagues.
While John adjusts to life as a professional golfer, his roots run deep in Tallahassee, where he still resides.
So what's Korn Ferry been like?
It's been good, man. I got a couple buddies out there.
Nice. So that's probably good to kind of get your feet wet there.
Exactly.
You know, a little bit, and
Yeah.
you know, get used to the travel and playing and all that. Is in a new city every week, right?
Yeah. Columbia was like, it was different because it's got 8,000 feet of elevation out there.
Oh yeah.
And I kind of struggle with that in life.
Well, but that's part of it, right? Like
Yeah,
you're getting started.
yeah.
Like, you know, first year on the tour and figuring it all out and playing all these different places. That's how it's gonna go, you know.
Me and Greg just kind of clicked. You know, we have that barbershop talk, which is super underrated.
You know, I feel like people they underestimate how nice a good haircut is. You just feel so good afterwards.
Your parents don't.
They're good.
I know you've talked about all the sacrifices that your parents made for you and stuff. So.
Definitely made a lot of sacrifices, but you know, I wish they'd do something nice for them, you know?
Right.
Just go on a vacation.
Right. Go enjoy themselves.
Yeah,
right?
don't stress about my golf game.
But I'm gonna tell you what, as a parent myself now, it's what they live for.
I know,
I
know.
That is their vacation, man. It's you, watching you.
Greg's the best barber. He's the man. He does a good haircut, and we always have a good conversation going.
I expect another cut after this cut. You gotta make a cut after
that's
the
right.
cut.
Thanks a lot, Greg.
Absolutely.
And with his signature fresh haircut, John hit the road for the 9th event on the Korn Ferry Tour schedule. In Texas, Park got off to a solid start in round 1, scoring a 67 with the help of 4 straight birdies to share a slice of 15th.
It was definitely in the zone then. A lot of times, my golf game, I can get hot pretty quickly, and when I get hot, I go on a little run, make some birdies. Momentum is so big in golf, and you just make that one birdie, you make that one big putt, it's easier to do it on the next hole.
Taylor Montgomery's putter heated up to birdie 3 out of the first 4 holes, ending the day with 7 to sit T3 after 18.
Every time I looked up, my shot was going towards the hole or where I was wanting it to go. I hit it well off the tee, and my iron game was pretty spot on.
The birdies continued to flow in the second round, marking 7 of them to sit T4 heading into the weekend.
It's always nice to get off to a good start. Getting up there near the lead is always helpful. If it wasn't for my dad, I would have never played golf. I was more interested in everything else, but he works at Shadow Creek, so he'd take me out there, and if you go out there and you don't like golf, then something's wrong with you. My dad started off at Shadow Creek as a caddy and became the general manager. He was a good player himself.
On occasion, Taylor taps his dad's experience and has him on the bag.
It is really cool to have my dad caddy for me. I feel very comfortable when he's on the bag.
Just that comforting force right next to you in the most stressful of situations.
I think that's why I've had some success with him. He knows my game. When I'm doing something wrong, he'll tell me, just in a different way. If it wasn't for my dad in Shadow Creek, I would have never played golf. There's no doubt about that. Welcome to Shadow Creek. This is the golf course that I grew up on. It's not really the stuffy country club vibe at all. You can go out there and play music and kind of do whatever you want with your friends. It's as good as it gets in Las Vegas, that's for sure. Lived here for 27 years. I love the golf course, and then also I love going down to the hotels for the dinner shows and entertainment. I'm proud to call it home. I come out here every off week just to practice. It's really quiet out here, and it's in perfect shape. It's as pure as it gets. The greens are unbelievable, the fairways are great. We're here on 18T. This is probably my favorite hole out here. Without Shadow Creek, I definitely wouldn't have played professional golf. Just some of the guys that I've met out here, the athletes, like seeing Michael Jordan for the first time at 10 years old, the stories we've shared. Those guys are the reason why I started the path to becoming a professional golfer.
Got over the disappointment of the fall out of the top 25.
I've grinded as hard as I could last year. Some things weren't right just with swings and was struggling a little bit, but I gave it my all, and that's really all I can ask for, and came up short. It didn't feel good when it happened.
Missing his PGA Tour card by 1 spot in the 2020-21 Korn Ferry Tour regular season, then falling 1 spot short in the finals, Taylor Montgomery turned the outcome into motivation.
If you're finishing 26 out here, you need to get a little better.
One of the best putters on tour, needs to straighten up the long game.
I'm just gonna go out and play golf, and if it's enough, it's enough.
Back in the Lone Star State, Taylor Montgomery continued to find birdies on moving day to land himself in the final grouping of round 4. Trevor Werblow kept his game consistent, marking a pair of 69s over the weekend. Chasing the 900-point threshold, Werblow finished outside the top 25.
Yeah, I felt like I played solid all week, but unfortunately, it was playing pretty gettable and shooting sub 70 every day. I think there's still a lot of positives to take out of the tournament.
Heading into the final day, John Park found himself 4 shots out of the top 10. But an unfortunate triple bogey plagued his round, leading him to finish T66.
I felt like I didn't play that bad that final day. It takes a couple good momentum shifters, a good shot, and, I'm right there with them.
A cold start on Sunday with 4 bogeys on the front 9 derailed Taylor Montgomery's hope for the win.
It's always fun to be in the final group, but the first 3 holes I missed a couple putts around 4 or 5 feet. The ground was really firm and I tried to hit a couple flop shots and it costed me big time.
Montgomery recovered to finish 19 under, good enough for a T4 finish, bringing him up to 28 in the rankings, that much closer to the 25.
It's funny because I got this question. They're like, what do you like to do in your life? I'm like, it's golf. It's like basically my life.
Good one.
Huge.
Huge putt. But there's a water hazard on 8.
Laying up. I'm from Stockholm, which is the capital of Sweden. I played a lot of hockey until I was about 14, 15, where I kind of wanted to pursue golf. And then I fell in love with the game and everything about it, becoming better.
Not laying up.
Why not? You can play conservative.
That's boring.
No.
It's not good for the game.
Yeah, that's true.
Do it for the show.
I was really nobody back then, to be honest. I didn't have any record or anything, but I kind of took the chance on myself to become better and went to college, which was very, very new for me as a Swede.
Vincent Norrman's quest to reach the next level landed him at Florida State his senior year, where he refined his game and also met his girlfriend and LPGA player, Frida Knoll.
She plays on the LPGA Tour herself, so she's a very good golfer, probably better than me, to be honest with you. That's so good. She knows what it takes.
I need to hit the gym a little more.
Yeah, we can go there after this. Good shot.
Thank you. We have more time together on a daily basis, so we can practice, like we can do our job together in an off week, which is awesome.
We always compete about anything we do, but on the golf course, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's good.
Take that.
Not so good for the game.
Small things like a chip shot or putting stroke that she might be better than me at, she could teach me that, so it's awesome.
Yep. Good birdie. Nice little 3. Well, dinner on me.
Vincent not only found Frida in Tallahassee, but also a close friendship with his teammate John Park that continues on the Korn Ferry Tour today.
I love John. He's one of my best friends now. We only know each other for, what is it, a year and a half. Just such a good dude, down to earth, also very competitive. Yes, everyone knows how good he is. It's just so cool to be able to see that and practice against that.
Is that deep? Vinny, I think more of the story here, don't hit it here.
Yeah, but you never know. Golf can happen. I think we push each other very well, both on and off the golf course. Especially being in Tallahassee, we can have that elite level of competitiveness every week. We travel a lot to events, and he makes it so much easier for me to take my mind off golf and kind of relax and have fun and not just think about golf every day, every hour, basically. It makes it easier to be out here, really. You know how celebrities stay cool? A lot of fans.
Have you ever done that? Try to play a full par 5 with a wedge?
You want to do it?
No. Who can hear us talking right now? Everyone? You like the dad jokes?
I love them. Yeah. What did the flowers do when the bride walked down the aisle? They rose.
I've heard that one too. He thinks he's funny, but, you know, nah, he's a funny guy. He's telling all these dad jokes.
What's brown and sticky?
A stick.
Damn! Having a friend like John on tour, it's amazing. It makes life a little easier while we travel so much. Nice to play together like this, have some fun.
All right, Vinny, I'm hitting a bomb here. This one's for you.
Oh, if you're just focused every day, every hour, it's 2 weeks and you're out of it. Like you can't go more.
You'll get burnt out.
Real quick. So having that fun part of it gets a little strain off your body, I feel like, and your mind off golf for a second. You know why I don't like trees so much? They can get a little shady.
Those are my type of jokes. Vinny's got the dad jokes.
Welcome to the Huntsville Championship at the Ledges.
The stunning yet tricky mountain layout of the ledges caused putting woes and frustrations at the Huntsville Championship. But Taylor Montgomery had to take the competitor's word for it.
I'm just a dummy. I get a call from Larry, the guy that's been caddying for me this year. He's like, hey, I don't see your name on the sheet. And I'm like, uh-oh. I committed to every single tournament except for Huntsville, and I have no idea why. It was frustrating. You don't even want to know what my dad said to me.
Unfortunately, the frustrations were also evident the first 36 holes for Trevor Werblog, Carl Yuan and Vincent Norrman, as they failed to make the cut.
It was quite frustrating. It's by far my worst putting week of the year so far.
Struggle with the putter, especially the first day. I played good the second day, but unfortunately I kind of dug myself too deep of a hole that first day.
Some of those putts, it's like either it breaks more or breaks less than you see. I found it really hard to read and trust.
John Park had similar sentiments, but had a tee time on Saturday.
I felt pretty good going into the weekend. I just didn't quite putt as well as I'd like.
From Scotch Plains, New Jersey, John Hawk.
Dude, I wasn't a fan of the steak last night.
No?
No, the salmon was really good last night. Dude, when you toss that ball, it was literally perfectly in line with the sun. Like, I actually saw a little bit of shade.
In Alabama, John Park shot under par over the weekend, but a disappointing double bogey on Sunday dropped him to T31.
It sucks when you hit a 5-iron to 10 feet and then hit that shot to 2 feet and miss it. It would be frustrating, so just hopefully I don't do that anymore. I talked to my girlfriend after the round. She's a golfer as well. She's just like, you know, you gotta think about the positives, and that's what I try to do as much as I can. I hit the ball really well, so I'm gonna take that into going this week and just focus on that.
While Park focuses on the positives, an unusual and creative approach on the driving range has led Carl Yuan to success during competition. What is behind your warm-up routine? Do you just enjoy having a little bit of fun outside the box, or has it actually got some purpose behind it?
I have a hard time just standing on the range hitting repetitive shots over and over again. I get bored. I never know where my ball is going to end up, and I might have to hit one of those shots somewhere in my career.
All right, well, can you maybe coach me through a couple of your specialty shots?
All right, we'll do this one. I think it's pretty simple.
Okay.
Just got to make sure you take it far inside and try to
toe it?
Try to almost, yeah, toe hook it.
Oh, that's amazing.
Well, I don't think I can hit it better.
Okay, so gotta back to the target, and then there's the tree.
All right.
All right.
Oh, you did it better than me.
I'll take it. No, mine was closer to the hosel, so I nearly, brought danger into play.
Nearly broke my leg.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Great job.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
Well, what's the next one you do?
Next one, I mean, sometimes I hit it back this way. It's like if I'm on a lip of a bunker or something. I mean, just trying to get off trouble shot, pretty much.
And And with you practicing these shots and actually getting good at it, look, you're not going to spend hours and hours, but you never know. In a big moment, you might have to hit one of these shots under pressure when you're leading a tournament by 1 or 2, and now you're so comfortable with it, you can actually do it. Well, thank you so much for showing me how to perfect some of your amazing shots, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Yeah, thank you.
Even with Carl Yuan's deep bag of tricks, the Simmons Bank Open in Nashville proved tough.
Yeah, I mean, the course is challenging. Greens have really good contours. But, you know, on the easier hole, I gotta try to take my opportunities, and on the harder ones, for sure, just try to focus.
Yuan finished 40th, just ahead of Trevor Werblow. The highlight of Werblow's play was sinking a 31-foot putt to make the cut. But for Taylor Montgomery, a strong performance over the weekend gave him a share of 13th and netted him 56 points in the pursuit of the 25. Heading into moving day, Vincent Norrman sat just outside the top 20, but 4 birdies brought him to T12.
The leaderboard is so compact, it's a shot is like 10 places, I feel like.
A strong start on Sunday propelled Norrman to the top of the leaderboard with 2 holes to go.
It's really demanding off the tee. You really have to think your way around this place. Some shots into the greens, if you miss in the wrong spot, you're kind of dead.
A tee shot that landed out of bounds and a subsequent missed putt led Norrman to double bogey 17, knocking him out of the top spot. But solid enough for a T3 finish and his first top 10. Earning 162 points, Norrman jumped to 33rd on the regular season standings, just 5 spots behind Taylor Montgomery in 28th, as they close in on the 25. The season is almost at the halfway mark, and there are still valuable points up for grabs. But as we make the turn to the back part of the season, urgency for top finishers cannot be more important. The journey continues right here on One Shot Away.
You always know someone's like a decent golfer if they can juggle a golf ball. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8. 100's good. I think just about every professional golfer can get to 100. I would think, right? You would think.